know that he was appointed by Ronald Reagan to be a judge. That part to me was quite significant. But he'd been a lawyer for many years before he became a judge.
He was very proud of his military service, and he enlisted in 1955 as an enlisted man in the reserves, and then he was commissioned after he received his law degree. He retired as a full colonel from the Army Reserves, and I know he was very proud of that.
One fond memory I have, Uncle David was able to arrange for me to take a tour of Naval Special Warfare out in Coronado, California. And from there, I was able to meet with the Command Master Chief. I was able to meet with the commanding officer, and it really just excited me to join the Navy. And I served for almost 24 years. And really, I owe it to, my Uncle David for kind of setting that all up and doing something with my life.
He took his job seriously, didn't take himself too seriously. He had a great sense of humor. He just never quit trying to get better, to do good, on and off the bench. I mean, his community involvement is well known.
If I were to designate a passion, it would be to volunteer, because I think David was on almost every board of every foundation and organization there in the Valley or in the San Diego community.
The amount of time that he spent in professional organizations and associations, he always took time to enjoy life as well.
He delighted in watching, my kids and my nephews and nieces. He enjoyed family, and he enjoyed the get-togethers.
The trial that everyone remembers him for is the Dale Akiki case, which was 217 trial days.
It was a big deal. It was the longest criminal trial in San Diego's history at the time.
But he handled it so well and received many accolades on how he handled such a high-profile case.
He said that he really tries hard to keep in mind the human element. He said, if you look at them as individuals with their own stories and own histories and whatnot, it makes the job more interesting, more enjoyable. He says it also makes you a better judge. And so I've always tried at least to keep that in mind. I don't think anybody can do it like Judge Gill did for 50 years.
After having 50 years on the bench, I think it speaks very loudly for his dedication and his obvious hard work and his appreciation by those people that he worked with.
He's just a servant leader, living his life and committing it to the service of others.
He'll never be forgotten because he was the first recipient of the Pillar of the Legal Community Award, which he received in 2022. And upon his retirement, that award is now known as the Judge David M. Gill Pillar of the Legal Community Award.
It happens that I saw him on the day he died early that morning at his home. And, we looked up, and Marcia and I were there, and we looked up and you could see from where he was sitting, his chambers in the courthouse. You look right up there and it's right in the line of sight. And then we heard a few hours later it passed. And I just can't overstate how much I miss having him here. He was such an inspiration to all of us.